years ago, I joined a company that believes you should be able to live and work anywhere you want. I became part of a distributed team, a global workforce. I believe that there's something inherently wrong with these names. You see, what's missing from distributed, global, mobile, virtual is the thing that can make or break any team, and that is the connections between very real human beings. Now, don't get me wrong, working remotely is awesome, but I haven't always felt this way. When I first started, my job was to deliver huge enterprise scaling software, but I've been in that awful situation. 5 p.m. on a Friday, homepage isn't loading, and there's no one around to help me. And even though my lead developer was 3,000 miles away, I couldn't blame distributed teams for this problem. It was me. I didn't even prepare them for the release. It was me and my outdated approach to managing projects and talking to my team. I realized that if I was going to make this work, I would have to connect with them a lot more up front, learn how to use tools to communicate more effectively, and ultimately, most importantly, just let go and embrace it for what it was. At Intridia, my company, we use this tool called a HipChat, which is a group chat that we keep on throughout the day. Every project team of 5 or 6 people get a different chat room. There's also a chat room for developers, designers, project managers, and of course, a company-wide water cooler for sharing what you're having for lunch, what you're listening to, and of course, the all-important cat videos. The thing is, if you hire the right people, this really isn't something that you should have to force. Now, connecting shouldn't be limited to just the people in your company. I happen to work out of a co-working space not too far from here, where I get to geek out over Node.js to data visualizations, and then I bring it back. And this makes our team smarter, faster, more plugged in because we're not our own echo chamber. Of course, go out to lunch with your friends, walk your dog. These moments give you these bursts of energy, so why not incorporate them throughout your day? Over the years, we've used a lot of different tools to stay connected, some which we've abandoned, but it's not the tool, it's how you use it. For example, we don't use Skype calls as much as you would expect, but we do have weekly recurring meetings where we turn on the video chat, show our faces, stick to an agenda so that we don't waste a precious minute of these times where we're all together in the same place. But all these different time zones can work for you. I've learned to write incredibly detailed user stories and specs that I put into a tool that I share with my team so that they can pick up that baton when I sign off and they sign on. You start learning what your coworkers prefer. Who responds best to email, who responds best to GChat or HipChat, or God forbid, the cell phone. But I think the thing that is most important that I've learned so far is to simply let go, especially of this expectation that everything needs to happen right now when I want it to, on my schedule. I have completely overhauled the way I work so that I can plan better in advance and accommodate other people's schedules. When you work with East Coast, West Coast, China, Italy, Vietnam, night owls, early birds, you might feel this pressure to always be on. Just relax. Focus on doing your part and doing it well. Again, retool the way that you work so that you can put questions out there and expect to get guidance and advice, but don't make it this immediate dependency. Trust in asynchronous communication. And if you're still on the fence about this whole new connected team thing, you should probably know that it's all or nothing. It's either at the core of your culture or it's not going to work. The last thing that I'll leave you with is my favorite quote from Ben, a designer that I work with. He says, "Just got to run upstairs and see my son take his first steps. I love working from home. You would too." I like to say that this remote connected thing is not just a way of working, but a lifestyle, and one that I can't imagine having any other way. Welcome to the future of work. My name is Patti Chan. My company is Intridia. Come work for us. Thank you so much.